Today, trying out probably the most budget-friendly mini MIDI keyboard. Welcome to the studio, just arrived, harbor, it stopped raining, finally kind of normal weather again here in Germany. And I got a small problem. As you know, I'm trying to get this new house, the new studio, so I'm saving money, I'm selling gear, and I'm gear addicted, I have to admit it. I just bought a ton of gear, and now it's kind of, I'm regretting it a little, because at the moment I need the cash for that house. It's causing some problems, and I promise not to buy any gear anymore for absolutely no reason. But I've sinned again, like just a small sin. I got a little piece of gear. It's nothing big, nothing expensive, because again, I need to save money. It is very essential. A MIDI keyboard, a very budget-friendly MIDI keyboard. I need one. I need one right here at the desk. I got some synthesizers that are just rack units, so they don't have a keyboard. And to fully control them and maybe just like play on the pads some samples, or maybe automate something with the knobs and faders. So I went with one of the budget-friendliest keyboards I could find, just 25 keys. Couple of pads, knobs, and some DAW controls. And in that kind of price range, to be honest, I don't expect a lot, but as long as it works, I'm happy, because I really just need it to play in something quick and easy. Manual. And the keyboard itself. Key travel. Pad sensitivity. Knobs, faders, and USB-C to USB-A. The keys are not full size, they're a little smaller. It's comparable to that Akai Mini MK3 thing or the Arturia Mini Lab. Both of them are 100 plus. This is like, I think 60, 70. You can probably get them even cheaper depending on where you live. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. It's decent. I mean, it's not like a high quality weighted keys keyboard for playing piano like. It's more something for on the go or just here for my desk. I wanted something small just to play in something quick, so I don't have to like turn around and MIDI map everything to that keyboard. So that's just like convenient and flicking through samples, testing them, playing in rhythms. The faders I personally won't use. Do not need to make things louder or quieter, but like having a knob for automation, you just MIDI map one of these to the cutoff, for example, of your synthesizer, and can just like record the automation and get more movement into your song. On the back, USB-C and a sustain pedal. It's like a mini jack, so you need to have a sustain. I don't think that you'll use a sustain pedal with a keyboard like this. But yeah, let's hook it up and actually see how it works in action. It's all right. It's a budget keyboard. It's small, miniaturized keys. That's a little, you have to get used to. Again, for on the go, for rough sketches, it's good. The pad, pressure sensitive, all you want. You got your like pitch and modulation instead of wheels. These little sliders that also light up blue whenever you touch them, which I think is pretty all right. This one right here even shows you where you left your finger, as it should with the modulation wheel. Also, these light up blue. And then the DAW functions are lighting up red. Knobs and faders, banks and saves is clear. What I love is actually the transpose. You see, you got octave up and down. That's fully standard on a keyboard that is just so small. But you also got transpose up and down by just one note. You can just really play the same thing and switch through it. And if you're just a beginner and you just learned like A minor, a C major, you can just stick with the white keys, transpose it up and down through the different keys, and this way kind of play everything without really knowing how to actually use the black keys in between, and which kind of key needs what kind of notes, and which are allowed and which are not. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Build quality is actually fairly solid, again, considering the price. Nothing is shaking. The look, of course, personal preference. It reminds me a little of the TB303, like the Roland bass thing with the like silver and like that retro kind of feel. If you're looking for something bigger with like full-size keys, more pads, more faders and stuff like that, then you should probably look for something else. I think maybe they also have, by this company, it's called Donner. Like in Germany, you would just say Donner, which means thunder. I don't know if that's the intent, but I'll link it down below so you can check it out. I will now spend the rest of the day actually using it for the purpose I bought it for, the Super Jupiter. Doesn't have a keyboard, so now I can just like stay here, play it, and while playing actually manipulate the entire settings of it, record it, and this way get even more dynamic kind of music. All done making music, great successful session, another song closer to completion. And please don't forget, if you're interested in learning how to produce music, if you're interested to see me work on an entire song from start to finish, 2.5 hours, screen captured, me talking plus the music, link down below in the description, a course on Fader Pro. It's right now just 30 bucks plus 20% off, but all of the info is down below in the description. Go check it out. This also helps me to support me with that new studio. Nervous. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Tomorrow, back here in the studio, more music making.